Welcome back to Quad V, guys. We're bringing you the low bracket quarterfinals. We're playing HIGHJ versus imGaming, I Am Menace, and this is Machine.
Hello, hello.
And we'll be jumping right into this matchup. It is going to be taking place on backlot. One day I will perfect that opening. And it looks like they've decided they're going to go for a restart instead.
Not happy with the sides for knife,
no.
evidently.
So don't know what's up with that one. We'll try that one more time. That means I might get another chance.
Do a quick roster rundown.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, then for HIGHJ, we do have Bryn,
Brian,
apparently, yeah. And, but anyway, we got Revy, Oryx, Fsug, and Cass. And for imGaming, we have Gotti, Fraz, Stuzor, Dupes, and Chris. Two very strong lineups.
Very much so, and of course on this backlot side, I'm really curious to see if Dupes is going to be taking that scope, see how he plays it out. Either way, knife run first up, and this is for a spot, as I said, in the lower bracket semi-finals, who, of course, are running a little bit late on the schedule, but I mean, after...
We were saying fashionably later for a LAN, I think,
yes.
You know, an hour and a half, it's relatively acceptable.
And of course, after that phenomenal matchup, Fragmos was a TCM, 2-hour-long game.
2-hour-long game, and an incredible comeback from Peter.
Definitely so. You guys can check this one out on the VODs. And now taking away with Gotti. Where is he? Last man standing for HIGHJ as I try find him. Takes the first one. Has got a shotgun with him. There we go. And actually has USP, which allows you to knife a little bit faster.
Really?
Yeah, so M9 too.
News to me. Okay.
So he's really got
there's a method in his madness.
Definitely so. And it looks like Revy taking the round there, and HIGHJ's going for defense. It looks like it. Yes, they are doing so. They're all flicking around sides quickly. Now, predictions, because you and I spoke about this just a little bit before the match, and this one is really difficult to call.
It's ridiculously tough to call. Yeah, definitely. I think looking at the lineups, I'm going to have to say I think HIGHJ's going to pull it back. I think imGaming, they had a big issue actually in the game prior to theirs, prior to this one, which was against who was it against? It was against.
It's your call. I was watching another game.
I have no idea.
That team, you know that team with
that team,
really
you know that team that they had a good game against.
That one, the weapons.
Oh yeah.
That one. Right, so taking it away. First round, we're going to be going with, I would say, scopes as my usual fashion, but there is no scopes on this map. So Dupes also opting to go out of scope, and we'll be seeing Fraz push into this mid side first. Frag of the game goes to Gotti as Dupes grabs himself a headshot there on to Bryn. I feel so good getting that one right for a change. Kaz grabbing himself 2 frags, though, on that B side before being shut down there by Chris. Fzu onto Dupes. And now HIGHJ realize that there might be a little bit of a B push going on here. Oryx is going to rotate towards middle. That still gives him that chance to move back to A, though. And I think he's committing a little bit too much to this B push, as Oryx is actually going to be moving a little bit closer to middle. That bomb might go down on A. Chris is moving in. Fzu grabs the shot there onto Fraz, and that means it's all down to Chris. Tags coming in and realizing, oops, wrong side of the bomb. Will he be able to get this bomb down? So much spray coming through mid. It really does look like it's going to be difficult for him to pull this one off.
Still though, he's taking his time. Great spot.
That spot nearly worked out there for him too. Has got the bomb with him still, of course. Time running out, only 27 seconds left on that clock. The problem is with trying to plant on A, you can literally spray either side of the bomb. He's actually going for the plant behind the bomb. Oryx is spraying the right side of the bomb. Chris gets the bomb down, and now has 2 players very close around him. If he plays this one smart, though, it is all in the books for him. And right about now, it is actually looking good. If Fzu comes through his right-hand side, Oryx is moving in, not looking to his side. Oh, finds Chris. And the defuse will come in, courtesy of Oryx's. And that means that HIGHJ's grabbing the first round there on defense and working out for the side that they chose from the knife.
Yes, indeed. And I think we have to agree that, I mean, HIGHJ, they played that very smartly. I mean, I think they knew they didn't have to rush it. They didn't have to push that plant. Despite Chris getting that bomb down, they kept a cool head and managed to push that. Because I thought Chris had that, I'll be honest. He was in a great spot. Maybe should have just used his ears a little bit more and heard that push from Oryx. He certainly wasn't silent about it.
Now, Brent has called a timeout. It seems that they might be having some problems because it's not that common that the team that's winning would call a timeout.
No, you're right.
I think it's a little bit too
Oh, here we go. Look, this is actually Bryn. You can see on the camera. Revy looking puzzled by this timeout as well, as much as we are.
Puzzled.
Headset. Oh, it looks like it may be a sound issue.
Might be an audio problem. I'm going to see if they can sort that one out as soon as possible. And Looks like they have also drawn a little bit of attention behind them. A couple of people standing behind them, giving them a watch. And of course, audio is so important in Call of Duty 4.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There is no way that you can play this match without good audio. It looks like his microphone is actually the one that's gone. He is tapping away on his microphone, making sure his microphone is plugged in. And communication between the guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's
key.
It's 50% of a game, especially if you've got great communication, you know.
Teamwork.
It's as close as you can get to cheats.
Pretty much. And have they sorted it out is the big question. IM are raring to go. They want to get right back into this match. All of them ready up. Have you ever actually noticed that the ready up icons are friendlies and enemies?
Mother of God. What?
Have you never noticed that before?
No, that's insane. Look at those! Look at those enemies suddenly becoming friendly.
There we go. Oryx is the last man to go.
Okay.
And some people are learning a couple of new things. Other people are going like, duh, how did you not know that?
God, that's the most obvious thing ever. All right then, let's go with another imGaming player. Let's go with Fraz once again, see how he plays this time. imGaming, they really do have good nades on backlot. I've played them myself, and I think they've stolen a bit from Fragmasters. I think they share more than just TeamSpeak, these two teams. Still though, Fraz once again heading to mid-house alongside his AK partner in crime. Spray coming out from HIGHJ, but nothing connects. Has a very, very dull round. I spoke too soon. 2 frags for imGaming. Stuzor and Dupes behind them. As it's a 5v3. Made 5v2 by Stuzor. Onto Fsu. Second frag for him. Bryn and Revy playing it cool in A. Bryn with the frag onto Gotti. Trying to bring those numbers back to them. Fraz saying no. Taking down Revy, and now all on Bryn. The man who Menace calls Brian.
His name evaded me, okay, and the way he
Brian, it's understandable. It's completely understandable. So why
a bunch of eyes, just like
Brian,
Brian. And then on, okay, so Bryn. We got Bryn down, and jumping now into the 3rd round. Let's go away here with Cass. He used to be a scope, but of course is now opted for that AK, going for that extra firepower. Playing very forward on this B side. HIGHJ grabbing themselves a couple of opening nades, though. You see Spray coming in. He's going to be shooting right back at them. And with
this is a B
IM really pushing in on that B side. Bryn onto Dupes. Kaz really not expecting Chris to be there, though. Gets caught completely off guard. And now the last of IM are all over that B side. They're on ruins. They don't have the bomb, though, and they're going to have to move out to go and try and find it. Oh, Chris with a superb shot there on Oryx's. Bringing back to just a 1-man difference in player count. And you see Chris peeking out. Does he find another one? Is he really going to be stealing this one away from HIGHJ? Bryn heavily tagged up. He's going to be falling back. Only has an SMG with him, so doesn't have that long range capability. Chris hearing a player run off to his left. Got to be very careful coming around this corner. Really is quite careless doing that. And now Revy. Here's Stuzor in front of him. Easy frag for him. HIGHJ pick up the round, and that's going to be 2-1 in favor of HIGHJ.
Yes, indeed. They've done a great job. Let's see if they can maintain this. Now, for you, personally, would you say you prefer the defense or attack?
I'm much more of an attacking person.
Right.
I enjoy being able to set the pace of the match. You really can get in there, even with the nades. Once the nades go down, you can push in as fast as you can, jump out of the mid-house, really try and split the enemy up, or go for those B pushes and utilize ruins. But, I mean, the nades are so important on this map, though, and if your attacking nades aren't good, and you can't prevent you know, the enemy getting into their positions, then the attack is pretty much completely flawed. And also this position, which I love so much, mid-roof on attack, is so, I actually want to say overpowered coming from StarCraft.
Right, well, yeah, no, I think you're certainly close to it. The amount of positions you can see, especially if the B bomb goes down, I mean, it's ideal.
Definitely is.
Still, though, let's go with the man on this overpowered spot is Gotti, as Chris does bring it back to 3v3. Oh, but once your position is revealed, that is the problem. There's a lot of vulnerability from a lot of different locations, and Stuzor acting on that. Bomb still, though, going down for imGaming. The spray going to come in. It's Chris that actually gets tagged. That's actually might have thrown him, but no, Stuzor was faking it nonetheless. Cass and Fsu. Fsu, the man behind the spray. Stuzor takes Cass, as you can hear, imGaming are happy with that. Now Fsu with it all to do. 26 seconds. Spray coming in. It's not going to be too hard to avoid for imGaming. Oh, FC highlighting a word really on the container.
We're noticing a lot today, aren't we?
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Oh, and Chris mopping that round up to 2-2.
Definitely want to meet the guy that wrote down that list. Now, while we have got the little gap between the 2 rounds, a little bit of a StarCraft 2 joke.
Go on.
Why did the Colossus fall over?
I don't know, Menace. Why did the Colossus fall over?
Because he was imbalanced. Jumping right back, I know there's a couple of StarCraft 2 nerds that giggled from that one.
Ooh, yeah.
No way, that one was funny.
I'm too bad at StarCraft to enjoy that joke.
Now with Chris pushing forward, takes out Revy. Kaz really sitting deep here on the B side. Doesn't he spot? Oh, he does spot Dupes. Dupes really wants to peek out. Dupes is one to challenge any chance he gets. Let's see if we can flick over to him. He's still going for it. He has that bomb with him, finally moving out the way. And is he really going back?
Still wants this frag.
He really wants this frag. Dupes is one to never back down from a challenge. And really showing it. RX's and Bryn getting frags while Dupe plays around. And Dupe suddenly realizes, wait a minute, I'm the last man alive. And suddenly tries something different. Now we do see, oh man, catches RX's off guard. That auto climb really is dastardly.
Oh, nice.
Dupe's flying out the window, grabs the frag onto FC, but Cass quickly replying. Over the scoreboard, Chris really standing out after only 5 rounds. Currently 7 frags.
Let's see how he's managing. He's definitely causing an issue on A. He's managed waiting for those nades. He does get tagged, but not fragged that fast. Surely is going to be the end of him. No, hitting that prem key as he does come round. Revy is there though. Revy getting 2. Lovely play from him. Hip fire though, a little bit on his side as he does actually get that bomb down. And surely having the bomb and the advantage of the Scotty left this round. HIGHJ is for the taking. Well, Gotti though position hasn't been found. Not going to let them build though. Takes the rope Bryn straight away. Red dot now on the map for HIGHJ. Sees 1, going to be ready to take him down with 3. Lovely play from him, and that brings it to 4-2. imGaming going to want to try and bring this back as fast as they can. Really
interesting to see the kill spread of HIGHJ though. I mean, really only 2 frags between top and bottom of the frag board. On the other side, I am on the other hand 6 frags difference, but I mean, okay, I say 6 frags, one of the other guys is only on 1 frag, which really is going to start becoming a sore thumb if he continues at that rate. I mean, watching away Stuzo as he pushes this rat hole. There is a player just on the other side, takes out Kaz with that neighbor. Revy once again pushing from behind, takes out 3 players.
Machine.
My word, and now only has the other 2 to find. He is actually on par for an ace. Takes out Gotti too. Where is this man? Chris finally shutting him down out of all the people to shut him down.
Definitely 2 top SMGs emerging at the moment in this game. Chris and Revy going to be battling out for that man of the match at the moment.
Oryx's takes out Chris. That's going to be 5-2 in favor of HIGHJ. So for 3 rounds in the lead, looks like their defense is really working out for them, holding strong so far at least. And doesn't look like they're going to be stopped anytime soon. Let's flick it over with Revy from HIGHJ. Actually, let's see if he's going to be pushing into this A side. Really takes the long route to avoid those nades. Playing it safe, although Fraz and Chris causing havoc with grenades. And Revy throwing that one straight up. Might actually catch a player off too. Not really looking around him. Oh, catches Chris off there, but I mean, that style of running, of just kind of running away as quick as you can, not really looking around you, could have caused him loads of trouble. FZoo takes out Chris and Stuzor. That B push is so imminent from imGaming. And with Gotti on that roof, what is Dupes is planting it for mid-roof. I was just about to say, no, he didn't actually. Did he?
I'm sure it can be seen here. There'll be at least be a foot showing, I'm sure. But now Revy does have a mountain to climb right now. 1v2, knows Gotti's position. Surely Gotti's just watching that ladder. And there is very little he can do. He's just hoping Gotti gets a little bit too hungry, a little bit too desperate to find him. He's going to try and make some sound around bottom ruin. Still well aware of Gotti's positioning. Gotti not giving anything though. Sitting and leaning into that container. He's just going to wait for that sound. Dupes as well, under the stairs. This round, imGaming are desperate for it, and Revy is going to have to work hard for it. Jump around the stairs. Doesn't see Dupes. Dupes is going to take him down. Great positioning from him. And that is 5-3. imGaming looking to run away with this now.
No, looking good so far. I mean, trying to bring it back. They are still 2 rounds down.
Yeah.
But, you know, if HIGHJ just get 2 more rounds, I'm pretty sure they're going to be quite comfortable with their defending score.
Yeah, no, well, definitely. I think this aggression on A, imGaming kind of applying is certainly working at the moment. However, Revy is doing a pretty good job of holding it. Chris does spot 1 in A. See how it goes this time. Oh, and the cover from Gotti saving his Padre's life as Chris pays the favor, taking down Oryx now. 3v2, still not a guarantee for imGaming at the moment. Efsu and Cass last men standing, pardon, as Efsu is in no rush to stop that plan. Will he return to that red container? He highlighted a lovely word for us earlier as he does. Surely he's going to commence the ball back. No, Gotti's on top A. Great play from Gotti. He really is supporting his team. Oh, and Gotti with a third. Great play from him that round. And that is 4-5. He had the gap closing fast.
Definitely. Fraz still struggling to really get off their board. Only on 2 frags right now. The rest of his team performing rather well, though. Let's see what Mr. Gotti is up to. Dupes pushing forward. Actually, I would love to see how Dupes is playing aggressive with his AK. He has an SMG teammate in front of him. Is he going to go for the straight plant? Runs in there. Loads of bullets flying in his direction. He doesn't really have the chance right now. Just laying down, hoping for the best. Oryx just takes him out. Doesn't look like things are going his way. Oryx picks up that SMG. And sorry, Revy picks up that SMG. And one of the key little things here I noticed is he didn't actually look back to look for that bomb. Fraz, your last man standing. Where is he? He has dropped all the way down into that basement area. The bomb is so guarded right now. It's going to be so difficult for him to try and get up there and actually pick up that bomb. So many players raining down fire on top of him. There we go. Oryx just takes him out. 4-6 is your scoreline. HIGHJ really looking good so far this half, but they still have the attacking half to go. And that's where the tides might change. I
really am interested in Fraz. Let's go with him, just because he's got 2 frags so far. Let's try and pick out what exactly he's doing. Well, there's a problem right there. He's catching nades.
Very much.
Certainly something you don't want to be doing. Again, oh, HIGHJ, they do have great nades as Revy continues to push a couple away from imGaming. Great frag from him. I'm not sure why. This SMG play on Ruins isn't something I'd quite expect. However, whatever floats your boat. Revy getting a nade out towards MG. Cass as well in Ruins. Got the 1 far end, but Bryn is there. And surely, Stuzor, this is not going to go your way. No, it doesn't. Oryx ensures that happens. And 7-4 definitely going to be looking for 7-5. I think that's something that imGaming need. 8-4 can be a bit too intimidating.
And really can. And I mean, they are no frag masters.
Oh. I was sat behind frag masters the entirety of that game, and I have to say the tension was incredible.
That was quite something now. With Efsu grabbing the nade onto Dupes. HIGHJ once again looking strong in this round. Chris has hurt a player all the way below him. He's going to corner him off in there. Rather just not let him out. Then again, with still the rest of HIGHJ alive there. I mean, Chris can't just waste all his time sitting on this A side. He needs to do something for the rest of his team. Getting tagged up heavily, drops down. And with that much health, he has to be careful about where he drops. Drops out towards the back of A. Efsu waiting there. Fraz going to get the Fraz going to be the last one to be taken out. And 8-4 is your halftime score. But really, that pace just started to quicken so much towards the end of that half. I mean, imGaming just falling a little bit too fast.
Yes, indeed. And I think that you see HIGHJ there. They really, the faces of concentration. They do not want to lose this. They're going to hold this kind of momentum as we take it away, straight readying up. Go with Chris. Chris not choosing to rush into A. Really going to test their nades first round. Gets nade out, and rightfully so, as it does take down Revy alongside Bryn going down as well. Both SMGs down. Surely that's going to put a big slow on that push. And as it does, as Dupes extends it onto Oryx. 5v2 now. Efsu and Cass still these regular last 2 men standing, both with AKs in hand. As Cass goes down to Stuzor. Bomb now in that MG alley. Efsu does turn though. 4v1. I'm going to say no, but Peter did it.
I mean, the bomb is so far away from him at this point in time. And with the player spread coming out from IM right now, it really is going to be difficult for him to even find 1 frag, let alone all 4.
It's not going to stop him trying though. He certainly isn't giving us away.
Never stop trying. I mean,
here he is.
I think that was the mentality Peter had.
Whether or not he's aware of the person, but I can only assume they're below the stairs. Didn't see them when he was on the stairs as he waits for this push. And look at this. This is imGaming. They are not giving this round away as Efsu hoping for a peek, and it's not going to happen. They know exactly where he is. They've got every exit covered, or you'd hope so, as he doesn't get sprayed at all. Oh, coming around the corner. Fraz going down. That should have been his. As Efsu, great play from him, as finally he gets pushed just the right time from Chris there, and 8-5, imGaming on the comeback.
Yeah, I mean, defense is a whole new ball game, of course. You know, you've gone from this whole pushing forward, constant momentum, trying to push those bomb sites to just sit tight. Don't move. don't go anywhere too far. You know, make sure the bomb doesn't go down, and that's pretty much about it. And no matter how you look at it, all you're doing is preventing the other team planting the bomb. And it seems that HIGHJ are struggling to do that on the first round of attack. But it is the first round. It is a little bit early. Don't want to call it just yet. Chris is playing this one. I was about to say keen, but it's just very defensive.
Very well, exactly, rightfully so. You know, however, it does lead to players like Bryn getting through. However, it doesn't stop Gotti and Dupes picking them up. So it's kind of it's a bit debatable. Still, Gotti playing great play there on girders to bring it to 8-6. And yeah, you know, you're saying about over defensive, but sometimes, especially on backlot, you can keep yourself hidden. They don't. If they just choose to not check basement that one time, like, you know, you've got 3 players stacking on that bomb plant, and that's a lovely +15. So it's a bit hit and miss Still though, let's dive into this round. What have we got? Let's go with Cass. First, you know, let's see where this bomb's going. It is on B, well, under B stairs. There is a player to intercept. Who is that in ruins? That's the question. Stuzor making short work of Bryn, and again onto Revy. Lovely play from Stuzor as he lowers the numbers on B to 1. That's right. Oh, great positioning for imGaming. They've got every possibility covered. Stuzor looks to take down ruins. Not going to happen. Zorix takes down Dupes. FC on the push now.
Thing is that, I mean, HIGHJ really aren't moving forward with their bomb carrier. F's kind of pushing forward. They had the player on their mid roof, which was the right decision, but wasn't really helping out towards the B side, which is where the bomb's going. And IM at the moment only have 1 player on that B bomb side. Of course, HIGHJ sitting back, both of their players looking out across the entirety of that map. Kaz does land the shot onto Gotti though, which evens it out just a little bit, but still not enough for what they want to do.
See, I think HIGHJ think there's more imGaming players around B than there actually is. I think they're really expecting, I think imGaming might be expecting an A. I'm expecting the bomb might be down on A rather, or mid. Because I'd expect a little bit more determination to stop that bomb going down. However, the bomb looks to go down with ease. They're just going to try and stop him. Oh, Stuzor, good timing from him. Now all on Cass. I think his position has been given away. He is behind the car.
Even if your position is given away, right?
This car.
I know how to use this car.
Okay, this is all yours.
Now he does start with the first one. Remember, he's got the cover. Just got to watch out that his feet doesn't get shot. He is standing behind a tire, so he should be good to go. 2 players pushing him out at the same time, and that was pretty good. But then again, if they had lined up a little bit more, 2 frags.
That's right. Well, it's a debate. Would you suggest that 2 people pushing at the same time makes it more difficult, or 2 people pushing at the same time is an easy +10?
I mean, the pressure is a lot. There's loads more pressure when you have 2 barrels firing at you. But I mean,
you said that lineup. If they don't time it just right and they're in together, that's 2 for 1.
See, but he should have crouched. He should have laid down.
Oh no, Manus knows all about this guy.
I'm just saying, the spot.
What was it? The famous 1v4.
That 1v4. Okay, I'm just saying, right. But either way, it looks like there's going to be a quick little timeout here. HIGHJ down as for tactics. I mean, they are in the lead. I am on that far behind.
Nonetheless, I do think we probably cut to them as well. We see imGaming having a discussion as well.
You see the PC350 headsets there in abundance. Yeah. And Fragmasters in the back, they are definitely put it out.
Yeah, you see Soka there. He was a very unhappy bunny at the end of that game. Yeah.
But I mean, so much effort went into that game. So much power.
Was it 11-3 down?
It was.
11-3 to 12-12. Incredible comeback.
And waiting for HIGHJ here. I don't know if they're having some problems once again.
Yeah.
It looks like a bunch of players are looking over
Oryx's screen.
And he hasn't readied up, so it might be him then that is suffering the problems right now. Have to give him a couple of moments. Of course, this is a great time. If you guys want to, please do follow us on Twitter. We're at QuadV on Twitter. If you guys want to check out any of our previous VODs, it is youtube.com/QuadVTV. On the other hand, if you guys want to like our Facebook page, it is facebook.com/QuadV. If you guys want to follow me, I am at Menace on Twitter, or like my Facebook page, which is Menace /Menace FPS Machine.
Bonjour.
Where do people follow you?
Oh, you go crazy on Facebook if you want. It's www.facebook.com/MachineCod4. So
MachineCod4. Is that by any chance related to COD4 anyway?
Well, it certainly is. I mean, I link to, you do as well, actually. COD4 Frag, they're doing some good work.
Well, yeah.
So I do link you to get HIGHJ my cast, so it's worth following that for that.
get those updates, and it seems like
we see some
HIGHJ are actually
nades.
doing some nades, getting the
They
chance they had.
Girders. I think the Gotti's been playing it very well, so justifiably so, getting that nade sorted.
Then again, it's trying to get into that position that makes all the difference. Either way, back into this matchup, 8-7 is your scoreline. HIGHJ's currently in the lead on the attacking side, with IM trying to hold them back. This is the first map. If you did just join us, we are Quad V, bringing you guys live coverage from the Epic.EIGHT eSports Call of Duty 4 tournament. We guys are fighting it out for £2,000 in monies and a bunch of keyboards, mice, and headset actually. Kindly donated there by Thermaltake. So that's support from them. Either way, HIGHJ, F2 starting off strong. Revy getting into some action too. I am not looking so strong this time round. Fake goes down on the bomb. Revy's going to push it as soon as that player runs out of ammo. He knows he wants to. Nade goes out. And instead going for that top A angle.
Oh, I think the top. Oh, that's the nade. That is it. Just see that 5 minutes was necessary. And it successfully brings that round home for HIGHJ.
And it clearly made all the difference.
Obviously, I'm saying so, yeah. Gotti would have picked up that 4-man, definitely. Nonetheless, let's pick up with us. I was going to say scope. We don't have any scopes yet, do we? So let's pick with an SMG. So let's go with Chris. imGaming have a very interesting tactic. They tend to they have one SMG who's basically bound to A, which in this case is Chris. So seeing him running away from that suggests maybe they want to try something different, try and play with HIGHJ's mind. And at the moment, that did not work. Chris taken down. No, we have to see a swap. Oh no, I tell a lie. They are all actually in mid. All of them. Fraz as well. Dukes, though, seems to be bringing this back. 3v3 now. Bomb sounded like it was going down. Must have been a fake as Oryx picks up the frag onto Dukes. Once again, that bomb being faked. Revy with the frag as well. HIGHJ's filling up that kill feed nicely as Fraz is left to perform. 1v3 sound being made by that player. Who is it? It's heavily tagged. It's Oryx, but Oryx is on the escape, falling to his death to bring 10-7. And HIGHJ's just that little bit closer to the first map round.
Well, it seems that Fraz really rushed that frag, really just tried to run in there and try and get it as quick as he could, but unfortunately it didn't go his way. That's one of those, you either try and wait it out and hope you get the frag later in the round, but at least you know you are quiet, you are unspotted. And then again, in a clutch situation, quite a lot at risk. And Revy going for the nade once more. It's not going to connect with anything, as there is no playback. Fraz, on the other hand, has made his way all the way towards the back. Oh. And here comes a nice little +10 for him. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Kaz and Revy both go down. And IM are looking good. Oh, and that was right before Oryx has grabbed the frag onto Dupes. Bomb is over on that A site. And it's up to Fzu and Oryx to try and get it back. Both of them with AKs. Oryx preferring that golden AK, though.
Better Reg, apparently.
Oh, is it? Yeah, no.
No. Now, I have to question. There must be a hole in HIGHJ tactics if Fraz can walk from girders to bricks without it being called or seen or anything. There was no smoke there. Maybe a smoke on tank, I can only assume.
Although we have actually seen it before where one of the older Fnatic players, well, actually I believe it was Paradox, on a competitive match on Crossfire walked all the way down the street without anyone seeing him.
Oh, I saw that, yeah. With 5 players standing.
It is possible. Fraz now, unfortunately, your last man standing, doesn't make any noise as he walks on towards back A. He's got to be careful as there is a player towards that girders area. It has been spotted. That bomb is surely going to go down any moment. Fraz does not have much cover. Is it going to be a rotate? Yes, it is. Let's see who can get there first, though. Oh, was it a bait? No, Fraz shouldn't have stopped that momentum. Can he get there in time, though? Can the bomb go in time? Does he have a nade? If he had a nade right now, my word. All he needs to do is try and stop this bomb plant. Can he get the frag, though? 2 players closing in on him. And Oryx just gets it, and that means HIGHJ just 1 round closer to winning it for their team.
Indeed, and I felt for Fraz there. That could have gone so well. He had the flash. Whether or not that should have gone to the bomb or to the player that could have pushed him is a different question. Nonetheless, very unlucky from him. Let's go with him now, see if he can improve on that. I think 4 frags, maybe 5 now as he progresses.
Quick look over at the scoreboard.
Oh, 6. Okay.
Picking it up.
Still though, big A from HIGHJ here. 3 players around that bricks area, 1 in L-bend. Only 1 really away from the A site. And that's going to be playing Ruins. I can only assume. Smoke coming out of those. Oh, Chris gets spotted by Revy. 2 players down, make that 3. Fraz heavily tagged as well in A. He's trying to do his best. Does take down 1. Not going to happen. As Gotti gets a nice frag onto Bryn. Cass making all on Fraz. The pressure is on for him. He's heavily tagged, taken down by Revy. And 12-7. HIGHJ's going to be happy with that.
Yeah, 5 map points now in the hands of HIGHJ Gaming. They're looking stronger than ever right now. As, of course, this will put them through to the semi-finals of the lower brackets and get them that one extra chance to take it to the finals. Of course, if they do get into the finals, though, from the low brackets, that means that they'll have to win 2 maps instead of just the one, as the upper bracket, or the guys coming in from the upper brackets will have the map advantage. Now, oh, Revy coming in from top once again. Revy just being so incredibly active on this map. Nearly grabs one more frag before going down. imGaming, now actually the man in the lead. Oryx is moving down towards the B side. Kaz is on front A with an AK. I really think he should be moving in with his teammate more. Try and meet up with his teammate. Rush all the way back to the other side of the map. And Oryx is with that shot there onto Gotti. Not watching it towards spawn. He's got to be careful. Will he get out of this one? Bullets coming through that wall. My word, is Stuzo actually going to go down to this one. Oryx now knows where he is. Stuzo just laying down though. It's so close between these two. Does Stuzo spot the feet? No, Oryx gets the better of him. Fraz now the last man standing, and this feels like such deja vu right now. And with Oryx takes the frag there onto, Oryx gets the frags there onto Fraz, and that's going to be 13-7 on the first map here. HIGHJ versus imGaming. That means we'll be moving on to a second map. We shall shortly see what that one is. Do you think that was the, I wouldn't say expected outcome, but do you think that was... I
was expecting more, I'll be honest with you. I was expecting a bit more of a struggle from imGaming. Nonetheless, a great game, and I think HIGHJ's going to be happy with that. HIGHJ's definitely a strong map for them, so imGaming going to have the choice. I think this is going to go to a 3-mapper, in my opinion.
I'm pretty sure they're going to want to try and find a map here where imGaming have the advantage of dupes on scope, because dupes on scope.
It's a strong scope, definitely.
And yeah. I really think they want to go into an open map and see if he can take it with the likes of Kaz. Either way, guys, we're going to be taking a little break. Stick around for map number 2. We'll be seeing HIGHJ try and fight it out once more to gain their spot in the low bracket semi-finals of the Thermaltake eSports Call of Duty 4 Challenge. So stick around. More action from Quad V coming soon.